Today I'm going to show you how you can use ChessBase or Fritz with your Chessnut board. If you didn't already know, ChessBase is one of the most popular database programs out there. It's used by serious club players as well as professionals. It is a great tool not only for storing your own games, but also for finding games of interest through databases such as the Mega Database. Fritz is more of an engine used to play through games. There's a lot of customization available, but today we're going to be focusing on how to get in and find practical ways to use both programs with your board. First, we're going to need to download Graham's driver. So if you go over to Google and type in Graham's driver, it will be the first link, but I will also leave a link in the description below. And then you can go to Chess Programs, and you can go down to the Chessnut one, which is Setup. And then you can download the file. Simply open the file, and you may come up with a little Windows protection warning. Click More Info, and then Run Anyway, and that will install the driver. Once the driver is installed, head over to ChessBase. Make sure you have your board turned on and in pairing mode. Once that's done, you can open up ChessBase, and when you're ready to connect your board, make sure it's in pairing mode. And then you can click on board, and you can go across and you can check the DGT, and it will search for your board. And once it's connected, it will give you a position to set up. Now, if I have the wrong position on the board and I click OK, it's going to notice that the board is incorrectly set up. Once I put everything where it needs to be and I click OK, the board will pair. Now, what we can do here is we can actually follow games. So you can have the board and you can follow through your master games if you want. And that's a great way to train. Now, what we can also do, which is really cool, is if I close this, I'm going to go to board. This will give me a new game. Now, let's pair it again. Now what I've got here is a blank board, and if I make the moves, they'll make the move on ChessBase. And this is a really great way for inputting your games if you want to analyze your games. And as you can see, it can go fairly quick. Now, you can also experiment with other options. So if you take your move back, it will go back, and you could find what would happen here. Now, if we go back and we want to know which move to go back after, it's the bishop up here, and it will keep going back through the game as far as you need to go. And that's going to be a really helpful tool for playing through your games and then playing through different variations as you analyze your game on the board. So as you can see, connecting to ChessBase is incredibly easy, and I'll leave it up to you to find what you can do with the software to get the most value out of it. But we will quickly have a look at Fritz as well. So we'll close ChessBase and we will open Fritz. And in Fritz, I'm going to do exactly what I did before. I'm going to go New Game. And then I'm going to click Board and DGT. As you can see, it connects the exact same way. We're ready. And now we can actually play against Fritz. And using Fritz, we can also use all these features on here, if you like to use that kind of stuff, to get an idea of how to improve your game. So I'm not going to go through Fritz in too much detail in this video either. I personally don't use Fritz too much. I do use ChessBase a lot. If you do use Fritz and you have one of the latest versions, feel free to let me know in the comments if it's worth upgrading to the new one. But I do find this a nice little way to play on my board against an engine. So there you have it. Some nice tools to use with your Chessnut board if you want to get ahead in the game. You've got Fritz, which is great for some casual training against a computer opponent, and you've got ChessBase, which is going to be a powerful analysis tool. Now, of course, if you found this video helpful, feel free to give it a like, subscribe for more content like this, and if you have any questions, leave a comment below. I'll see you in the next one.